Hello, welcome to Magic with Melly. So I have my dinner here. I'm eating El Pollo Loco because I'm feeling a little loco in this hot weather. Okay, we have a heat advisory for the weekend, 4th of July weekend. You know, but you maybe won't be seeing this on 4th of July. It might be August when you see this, but that's besides the fact. My readings are timeless, so whenever you experience it is when you need it. Confirmation honks. El Pollo Loco. They missed me on the red sauce again, but it's so hot outside. I don't need spice today. And the green sauce is just as good. It's like, yum. And I got some pico. Last time they only gave me one of these and it wasn't enough, so this time they gave me two. And this was also a different location, so you're going to be finding variances across the board when it comes to your different options, or even if you go to the same place. Like, some people and places and things have margin of error, so do you have margin of error. Incidentally, I'm next to a David's bridal, so your name could be David, but you could also be getting married soon. You could have T-Mobile or use T-Mobile. And lately I've been seeing a lot of cars. If you look up the spiritual meaning of seeing yellow cars, it means the era of being, it's kind of like the era of being a victim is over and the era of winning is starting. You may also find it to be synchronistic with like letting go. Tomatoes, someone works with tomatoes or cooks with tomatoes. Watermelons, significant. They missed me on the napkins this time, but it's okay. I think I have napkins in my bag, or I can just use something reusable and be environmentally friendly. My other readings were about sweating things out, but I think someone's found some clarity. And you're just aligning yourself with that clarity. When you know what you want, it gets easier to get what you want. If you don't know what you want, that's where some of the chaos in the collective is coming from. If you don't know if you want your person feels that and treats you the same. But if you become sure of your person, then your person may be catching up or maybe deciding otherwise. Redirection is divine protection. even if it's temporary. The color green could be significant. What are they called? Fedoras or hats in general could be significant. Someone shops at Kohl's or eats Hawaiian barbecue. You could drive a Subaru or a Volkswagen or a BMW and Mercedes. Someone has one of those tails at the back of the car. Someone's backtracking their steps a little bit. Where they're like, was I the problem? Like someone was thinking someone else is the problem, but maybe they're backtracking and thinking, oh, maybe it was me pushing somebody away. Someone's like, oh, I was starting things when I wasn't ready. Now that I am ready, I see how much of a fuck shit I created. Someone's renewing, like, renewing memberships or renewing stuff. Someone needs to go to the DMV because their license stuff is due. My chips are done. What else? Oh, someone could park far away from where they are going to because they want to get in extra steps or something like that, or it's safer in some cases to park further away, like where there's not as much foot traffic or there is more foot traffic, like someone's identifying what it means to be more safe. It looks different in all the scenarios, but it's like sometimes it's emotionally safer to not be as social or cross paths. Sometimes it is safer to have more people crossing your path because there's more eyes. Like if something were to happen, there's witnesses, so it's like more likely that something will happen. Someone's worried that they drove you away by something that they did when they were the old version of themselves. I think my friend was cheating on his girlfriend, or at least in my opinion, it seemed like he was cheating. Because I didn't know he had a girlfriend and he was like being flirty with me. And that's like one of my first impressions of him. But since then, he's been a good friend. And a bad relationship or a bad situation really pushes you out of character. So it's like someone is worried about what it looks like when they were pushed out of character. If you'd be holding that against them or something like that. I got the classic burrito combo. It comes with the burrito, chips, and a drink for like $6. I was just gonna say I'm making a mess, and then I was like, I'm dropping rice, and then it made me think like, oh, dropping hints. I think someone's been dropping hints that they're into you. Whether you're in a place of receiving it or not is subject to you. The car that was driving behind me is security or patrol. I'm hearing something about Paw Patrol, that show. But someone's maybe, excuse me. Maybe they're letting down their guard, or their guard is up. If you don't trust someone, you don't trust them. They've got to gain your trust. And if it's harder to gain your trust than normal, then so be it. That's your standard. That's what it takes to be in your space, you know. Can't be triggered all the time and anxiety and stuff. There's a difference between playing hard to get and actually being hard to get. Well, my ice is mostly melted already. You could work in a grocery store? Melted cheese apparently is significant because that was kind of goofy. It's a heat advisory, so like really I don't care how I look. I'm enjoying my dinner with myself and collective. When books fade, what's left? Hopefully a good heart, a good character. Salt and sugar look the same. Just because it looks like sugar doesn't mean it is sugar. It could be salt. It could be cocaine. It could be drugs. Be careful out there, friends. It looks like my friend OD'd, but I don't think she did. It looks like suicide or an accident, but I don't think it was an accident. I dropped sauce on my boob. Your boobs could be significant for somebody. Like maybe if you showed them your chest. I don't think they ever forgot. Like I think they have it like burned into their memory. I don't know why, but I'm hearing the song, pictures of you, pictures of me, something, something, far as I can see. As far as they can see, I guess, they see you in the picture, no one else. If they're entertaining other people, it's probably because they really need to know for themselves if this is it. So give them that time and space. That's gonna hurt, especially if you're really clear that you want them, but if they're not clear, like, you deserve them to be as sure about you as you are about them. Some of you, some things can't be taken back, like if they lied or betrayed you or something like that. Like if you can't shake that betrayal from the connection, you just can't move past it. It's giving just move on with somebody else. Some of you, you're getting full transparency whether they're specifically telling you or not. It's like transparency is not just I'm going to tell you everything, it's also I'm going to show you. I'm hearing like I can show you better, I can tell better than I can tell you kind of energy. Someone's energy is telling without having to say much. Or they could be a tarot reader and you can tell where they're at. Tarot readers will read for other people, but they can also read for themselves. Like collective readings sometimes feel like my reading, but sometimes collective readings is just like, okay, collective needs this. I've already gone through this. But tarot readers are usually speaking from some sort of experience or something that they're learning. Or like downloads that are yet to be applied. This green sauce is still spicy. It's just not as spicy, I suppose, as the other one, in my opinion. Or something else in this burrito is spicy. I don't know. Spicy. But good. Like, I love spicy food. I'm angry at El Pollo Loco because, like, the last few times I've showed up, they've forgotten one thing or the other. Reusable towels or napkins or whatever's significant. Someone's transitioning or needs to consider transitioning to reusable products. You could also be LGBT and transitioning. I'm proud of you for choosing to be yourself. Someone's gonna be investing in some sort of toy. For some of you, it's a sex toy. Others of you, it's just other adult toys. And by adult toys, yes, I know I said sex toys. That's an adult toy. But adult toys could be like cars. Just, it's an adult toy because you're an adult and it's a toy. Something that you can play with, dibble dabble in your fun with. Fun looks different to everybody, so some of you fun is working on cars. Some of you fun is playing music and buying a whole ass instrument like a car like a piano or a guitar or something. Some of you are going to be going to Disneyland or theme parks, traveling, getting like a poker set or learning how to deal. Someone's installing solar panels in your house. Or when you get a house, you're going to be thinking about that. Oh. People who go door to door trying to sell you solar panels for your house or some other thing for your house, asking if the owner's home, asking if you rent, finding out information about your house, whatever it is. Those people need to have a business license to harass you. So a few days ago I was thinking, oh, maybe they're criminals, maybe they're going to plan something. Me as a disabled person, I just refuse to be an easy target. So I know how other people think, because I used to think that way, and I just refused to let that be. And I called the cops on them. One, because I'm gonna scare them away from the area, so that if they are planning something in the neighborhood, they're not gonna do it. But that's like worst case scenario. Best case scenario is that they just need a business license, and holding accountability, just it makes sure that that kind of experience happens. But some things, if you just let it happen, there's no accountability. Doesn't matter how nice you are, how kind you are, how amazing you are. The test on holding accountability is not going to be fun for either side, you know? Some things are preventative, and you got to follow your own like rules and protocols. Like, don't, like, what you do in a false alarm is what you would do in a real situation. So don't show them that you would do nothing, because then that's when that validates for them, oh, they're gonna do nothing. So when there's real danger, they're gonna do nothing, you know? Like, it's kind of like that by comparison. You don't want to have there be real danger to be fumbling, trying to figure out what to do. That's what false alarms are for. You need to take it seriously so you know what to do next time. And that's the tea. I'm gonna go because security's back again, and I'm soliciting because I'm done eating now. So goodbye now. Bye. Stay magical, stay safe. You got this. If you need a personal reading, I'm up on Etsy, and you can DM if you want an energy healing session. It's a meditation with crystals, long distance, so I can do it over video chat. Okay, goodbye, 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 goodbye.